Hello, Ruby. Pokemon of some sort. Not a Pokemon game I've ever heard of. How are you doing today? That's Cave Story Plus. It's not Cave Story Plus, actually. But hello, Rook Rules. How's it going? The watch is coming off. Doing some DRG. That's that one game that you like to play, isn't it? Hello, Lane. Tonight's a tea night. I'm not making coffee. I've had a lot of coffee today and I'm tired. And I want to kind of stay a little tired. Yeah, Deep Rock Galactic. Yeah, that game you like. I'm surprised you didn't respond, Ruby, with like, oh, that's not an actual game. The little white guys on the screen, aren't those from Cave Story Plus? Yeah, they are. Actually, they're from every iteration of Cave Story. Great game. Highly recommend. My roommate is insanely toxic in DRG. This is Xenoblade? No, it's not. Wait, then what game are we guessing? Oh, the music, the background music. It's from a video game. You get a cookie if you can guess specifically what song or what video game the song is from. Ah, Rook got a point. That is correct. It is Pokemon Unite. I picked something that I thought would be hard. Oh, you're not up here. Congratulations. I owe you a cookie now. Playing the worst game. Rigged and always has been. Pokemon Unite is the only thing my buddy Jake plays. That's crazy. Oh. Sorry, my kettle's in front of chat, so give me a second here while I finish pouring my tea into the pot. Perfect. Truth is, game was rigged from the start. Honestly, it's more fair than most games. You guys have nothing to lose and only things to gain. Too broke for fruit. Hello, Kai. How are you doing today? And hello, Believa. How are you doing today? If I didn't know this song, then I don't think I could call that man my friend. Like, I would be the bad friend. Yeah, it could be better. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope your evening gets better. Hot. Sorry, I just had boiling hot water land from the lid, like the condensated lid of my kettle on my lap. Had a fight with my push mower. The mower won a prize. Oh dear. Yeah, that's no fun. Are you okay? Like, physically? Or... Push mowers can be kind of dangerous. A chunklet of my big toe is gone. No! Well, make sure you, like, make sure you get your tetanus shot and such. When the co-op A Link to the Past? Good question. Yuka, thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing today? Oh my god, I haven't even started yet. We're still setting up stream. Well, welcome raiders. Welcome Yuka. Let me give you a quick shout out. Oh, never mind. Ruby's beating me to the punch. If you haven't followed Yuka, go follow Yuka. Have I followed Yuka? God, I hope so. I'm about to find out. I have not. And now I have. Look at me go. Should do the thing I did. Also, I want you to know that I couldn't figure out what this video game music was called. I literally, like, I couldn't even remember the name of the game. I had to literally go through Google and keep typing Pokemon League of Legends until I found a screenshot of it, and then I had to, like, go to the website that used the screenshot in order to figure out what the deal was. It was incredibly hard to find the name of this game, which is to say it took me, like, 3 minutes longer than it ever should have. You'd think it'd, like, pop up immediately, but yeah. But I'm fine. Again, make sure you go get your tetanus shot and such. We would hate to have you have, you know, tetanus. Baba said MOBA who? That's right, that's what those kinds of games are called. I forgot. As you can tell, I do not play MOBAs. I am more of a fighting game kind of person when it comes to competitive stuff. The MOBAs are not my particularly favorite kind of game to play. All right, I'm gonna grab 2 more things and I think we'll be ready to get started here. Stream my new playthrough again. I'm in Village 5-star now. Sick! That's awesome. Super happy to hear that. Congratulations. Yeah, we mostly just do open turn lobbies, like specifically in G rank and such. So, you know, when you hit G rank, feel free to come by and hang out with us. We can all play together. Like a big, happy group of friends who care about each other. All right, let's see. I think I'm immune to any sickness at the price of extreme week-long migraines. Ah! Babo's secretly a faker. Of what? All right, thank you again, Pokemon Unite, for the lovely intro music. And by lovely, I mean it was solid. I'm gonna just do a hard cut there. I'm gonna do this real quick. I'll get some sound going. Gonna readjust my camera angle because it's a little high. Oh, that's way better. And I'm gonna grab my controller and open up the lobby. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, have fun. Lobby ID will be posted shortly. And there it is. And now it shall become a permanent addition to the stream. 78-7086-12969. I almost did the thing. That looks pretty good. Let's get crazy. Charge Blade. All right. We did it. I'm now playing Charge Blade. We got Yuka in here. Wonderful. And I make sure I have the right item set here. Perfect. And Yuka, you're the first one here, so feel free to post. I went ahead and shaved last night. I couldn't take it anymore. I got the best sleep in like weeks because I shaved. For anybody who grows facial hair, it is like the itchiest thing of all time. For anybody who can't grow facial hair but has kissed somebody with facial hair, imagine you're doing that with your pillow all night while you sleep. It is the worst. I'm going to leak classified government documents. Good luck on your hunts. Good luck with the leaking of classified government documents. I hope you have fun with that. Babo starting off a charge blade equipped, main weapon energy. It sucks balls. It sucks balls. Yeah, no, facial hair sucks balls. Moisturizing really helped me with that. Yeah, but like when you have like the beard, when it's like long, everyone says, oh yeah, you just got to get through like the weird awkward part where it's like, you know, kind of curling back in on itself. And I tried it. I tried it for so long, and it still sucked. I could pull my facial hair like a solid like a couple of centimeters away from my face, and it still sucked. That's not it. Oh, I did not mean to drink. No, I just want to eat a meal, please. Thank you. If anybody would like to hop in, though, 2 open spots currently available. Otherwise, we'll let them go to the randos. Who knows? Maybe we'll hunt with a bunch of cool people today that we don't usually get to. My last 2 Diablos hunts for the guild card. Oh, hell yeah. I'm glad I can be here for this historical moment. Well, I bought some candy today while I was at the popcorn store. I know, crazy. Crazy sentence. And I'm hoping that it's decent. It's a strawberry cream tart strips. And I like strawberries. I usually like strawberry cream sodas and such. And I like sour candy. And it matches all of the things that, you know, I should like in a candy. But who knows? Maybe it'll just be like the worst. I wouldn't put it past my taste buds. Come on. Woo! Okay. We're warming up. That's how that goes, right? Oh, I think it stepped on me. I was like, where did all my red health go? I had so much red health for a minute there. Thank you, cat. Ow, that was so much damage. The long sheet. Still glad I did it. My cat is down. Celico didn't stand a chance. Like waiting for this opportunity to like really do damage. Oh, yeah, sure. There we go. Just keep on moving. God, I played some Helldivers like the other day, and oh my god, I got absolutely like thrashed. And not on stream. This is all off of stream. Should be cranking 90s with the charge blade. 90s. Stay down. Big get up. God, if only that was gonna hit. I messed up. Just 1, 2. Another big overhead. I'm just going to sit here and heal for a second. Perfect. Oh, now there's 2 of them. Cool. Where'd the other one come from? Oh, it is not leaving the area. So many whiffs. Okay, the other one is dunged. It's good. Hello, Jaded. Everyone notice how I acknowledged? How are you doing today? Big side step here. And by side step, I mean actually just run it completely in the opposite direction. Babo did it. He's learning. I'm doing okay. How are you? I am very exhausted. I had a very long work day today. Mostly consisted of me just working for 9 hours straight on another one of those long, busy weekends. So, you know, I'm pretty exhausted. I actually am opting not even to make caffeinated anything before I go to bed tonight because I also have to open tomorrow. So I'm just like, okay, I'm going to come home. I'm going to stream for 3 hours. Take a moment for myself and relax for like 1 hour tonight. And then I'll go to bed probably. Get ready for tomorrow. Ooh, if you text me what location, I'll probably come visit you. Yeah, for sure. Please don't die. Real damage. Ah! Deleted a bug. Oh, good tag. It is not leaving the area. Right, I don't have Valor State. Oh, that's real bad. Make some distance, make some distance. Good. Ow! Palico hasn't hit a single flash bomb yet. That's fine. Considering how hard flash bombing is in this game, I wouldn't expect the AI to be great at it, honestly. Now, if I was playing a cat, yeah, I'd be hitting all the flash bombs. Got him. cat build when? I mean, I have several palicos that I can play as, always. But, you know, I like to play the hunters. Like, if I had a preference between playing cats and playing hunters, it's usually hunters. I missed it. What did Bobo learn? Goddamn nothing. I don't hate it. But I could say some words about the candy that would ruin it for literally every person who ever tried it. Because they also wouldn't hate it until I said the words. And then they might kind of hate it. Go, cat, go. Keep throwing shit at him. What candy? It's like this bizarre candy I purchased from this store that sells popcorn. The candy brand is called, I think, Zweet. Not sweet, but Zweet. What would be sweet, but with a Z. Oh, that's bad. Thought for sure all the intense guarding I did there would prevent that from happening. Ow. It's kind of got like a secret Play-Doh taste in it. That's the way that those are the words that I would use to describe it. That would irritate many people after I heard me say it, because I'd be right. But they don't want to know that. It's like this this coffee that we purchased once. And apparently it was like, it was all right. And then one of my coworkers had to say these magic words, which was, wow, it kind of tastes like beef broth. And the person who would always get this coffee couldn't stop thinking about that every time they tried it. And yeah, it ruined it. Can you stop charging? That's like the 9th time in a row that you've charged. Like, honestly, a little afraid to approach. There we go. Build meter. Tag. Just keep moving in a circle. Now let me in there. Damage. God, I hate how little stamina I have right now. I'm really having to, like, pick out exactly when it is I'm allowed to dodge in order to get past these attacks. Does the person who enjoys candy hearts get to have an opinion on candy? Of course I do. But if somebody told me that my opinion was invalidated because we didn't share the same taste in candy, understandable. But also, still tastes like Play-Doh. In the same way how I can, like, say that the candied hearts, I can agree, still has an incredibly chalky texture. I understand why everyone dislikes candy hearts, or at least they don't find it to be their favorite. In the same way why people don't like, you know, a whole bunch of other kinds of candies, like cotton or candy corn. candy corn and, you know, things of that nature. I see the dislike towards it. That's how I should put it. But that doesn't necessarily mean I dislike those things. Wow, that upward tail slash is, or upward slash is so nice for hitting things. I'm alive. I do hear that. No! Glad it's getting colder. Now we can be all dramatic and sad. True. I'm very excited for the winter this year. Which is to say, I need an excuse not to ever leave my house ever again. Oh, that's way bad. That's so bad. Why? Why did I have to get hit by the stupid cephalodrome who decided to spit at me? I didn't need to be spat at. I needed to have my stamina. Damage. Split. I think we recognized that we were running side by side and that we need to not be standing next to each other. Having lots of Earl Grey. Oh, Earl Grey tea is so good. One of my favorite teas. Can't do Earl Grey. Too much caffeine. It's the only tea you take with cream and sugar. I make a lot of London fogs for myself. That's kind of my go-to. Really? You went over there? Yeah, weird. Went the long way. Bobo, I drink coffee regularly. It's not the caffeine. I don't believe you. It could be the caffeine. Coffee caffeine and tea caffeine are very different, in my opinion. In the same way how wine alcohol and hard liquor alcohol are not the same. The long way. The long way. There we go. Yes. It like went into a wall kind of funkily, and I was like, that's not how it should go. Oh, that's not good. Eat while I can. Please stop charging me. You're gonna do it again, aren't you? And again. This one likes to charge 6 times in a row. That's what I'm learning. That is so fucked up of you. One punish. I want one good punish. And what do I get? Fucking nothing. Oh, I'm dizzied. I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. It's a miracle. Christmas came early for me this year. Oh, God, I hate your tail. There we go. That makes life much easier now for me. Its tail is like basically a very long flail. And that makes it very hard for me to actually be able to hit it properly. Nice. Good damage. Die. No, the whiff. Big sad. Can't even run for very long. I just run out of energy almost immediately. How dare you? I'm leaving it. This fucker, we could have thrown daggers at it. Oh, what a long hunt. Good work, though. Good first hunt of the day. And now I shall reward myself with a cup of sleepy time tea. So that way I can be even more checked out than I already am. Yo, Scruff Buds. Playing D&D at the moment with the homies, but I'll hop on and give you a view and alert, mate. Good luck with the hunts. Thank you so much. And again, if you guys haven't followed Scruff Buds, wonderful, wonderful streamer. And apparently a D&D player as well. A very, very cool group of people. Highly recommend you go check them out. I say group of people because almost every time I've caught your stream, you're always playing with like a small posse of people who, like, it sounds like sit on your couch together and play video games. And it's a fun dynamic. All the support for you, buddy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you for always coming by. It's wonderful to have you here. And also a member of the Monster Hunter community, to some extent. That's how I bumped into Scruff Buds. Where the Scruff Buds usually got me, my brother, and maybe a friend or so on board. Yeah, so it's sick. Scruff Buds, plural. All right, Kai. You're here now. Feel free to post. Oh, that's so good. And if anybody would like to join us, we do still have that one open spot that is available to anyone who would like to play. Herbs, cold drinks. I can get herbs and cold drinks. Those are easy enough things for me to obtain. But yeah, no, Helldivers has been a lot of fun. Although I've been playing on the hardest difficulty as of late, and it's been totally nightmarish. Like, it's not even nightmarish in like the kind of way that's like, how would I describe it? So if anybody here has caught the Helldiver streams, the hardest difficulty I think we've really jumped up to is about 7 or 8, which is, you know, up there, but not like insane. Level 10 is like leagues above. We're talking like instant death on drops. Like you drop out of the sky and then you just like explode immediately. And the entire game is just like, is it on the caves? Yes. And the entire time, it's just a fight for survival. Like, fuck the objective. Fuck doing anything productive. When you land, your goal is to survive, and you have no other choice. That is all you get to do. And you watch as all of your lives disappear, and then you watch as your, you have 0 lives, and it's on a timer for 2 minutes until you can throw down one more dude. And the entire time, you're just like, okay, I just got to stay alive long enough to complete this objective, and then not like, just stay alive long enough to complete this objective, and then pray that we can survive the last 2 minutes while we wait for the ship to come pick us up. So far, mind you, I don't think we have actually completely flat out failed a mission. We have completed every mission that I've done at number 10, but we have about a 50-50 chance of actually making it out, and like a 10% chance of all 4 of us even making it out. It is an absolute shit show every single time. And don't get me wrong, like it's fun, and it can be very hilarious. Portable shield is a lifesaver on level 10 caves. Honestly, for me, I have to bring something that's gonna shoot things, because like if wow, I just tried to pull up the minimap. If I can't do that, man, I am in trouble. Oh, yes, the big delay. I forgot to eat. Oh, no. I mean, thankfully, this shouldn't be too bad. It's like a bunch of G-rank monsters, for the most part, that are all relatively easy to deal with. Oh, I did not get the sidestep. That's so sad. Oh, that's bad. Dizzied. Usually rock the rocket sentry, portable shield, mini exosuit, and whatever else. I don't have any exosuits yet, so I can't do that, because I would absolutely rock an exosuit. Lately for me, it's been like the laser guard dog, if like I'm expecting to deal with just so much nonsense that I can't. Oh, wait, we're just swinging, I guess. No sleep bomb in here today. But yeah, like a laser guard dog, some sort of something to deal with big things. So that could be either my main like call down gun, or it could be something like or it could be like a turret with rockets, or maybe even like a what is it, an airstrike or something like that. And then yeah, everything else is just really dependent on the mission. I really try and. That bird is toast. Notice how I poked it just from outside of the bubble. Perfect spacing. Unstoppable pacing. Alright, what spawns next? Zinogre. Zinogre likes to hang out in the basement, if I remember correctly. At least in terms of spawning. For caves before I got the exosuit, I used the commando instead because it had 2-shot chargers. Yeah, I've been sticking with the and it has a fast cooldown. True. No, I've been rocking the what is it? The laser beam that charges. That technically has infinite ammo. That's been my go-to. Because again, if you hit something in the weak spot, it almost always kills it. You just gotta like super lead your shots because it's a projectile, and you gotta, keep tracking well. So I found a 500 kg can one-shot dragon roaches. God, I hope so. Oh, big whiff. That's okay. Uh-oh, we split the party. I didn't quite get all my shots there. Even the long type of ammo isn't just long enough. Ow! Oh, that's way bad. Thank God he didn't attack. Small heal. I wonder what assist is running. I see, oh, Insect Glaive. Okay, that makes sense. Because I'm, like, seeing defense up and the other one. I'm like, huh, that's a weird combination of skills to be gaining some way. But it makes sense with Kinsect, because you get, like, bonuses from the Kinsect collecting certain extracts. Like, I think my Kinsect set gives me more sharpness, so I don't ever have to worry about sharpening the weapon. Which honestly might not be the meta. I might be better doing other things. Step back. Perfect spacing. God, I love Gunlance in this game. Guild style Gunlance, to be specific. The other Gunlance styles are fun, but nothing really speaks to me in the same way that Guild does. Oh! Ow. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I appreciate that heal so much. Oh, big whiff! Kinda. That's bad. The second I poked and reloaded, I knew I was going to get hit there. And then I was left with two options. There's option A, which is to trust in Yuka to be able to handle the G rank as an ogre on their own. And then there's the other option, and just go for Rathalos. Or I run past Rathalos on the way to go back down there and have possibly the opportunity to not do the damage at all. I'll check out the Rathalos situation. If the Rathalos situation is looking pretty manageable, then maybe maybe I'll go jump down with Yuka. I should have healed a lot sooner. That would have been the correct answer in regards to dealing with it. Oh, they've handled it. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, now I'm like, I guess I should go ahead and collect things. Now I feel bad. I feel like I'm just going to get a whole bunch of free materials from monsters I didn't fight all the way through. A boom? No. Not quite enough charge there. Nice. Let's get this weapon nice and sharpened. Oh, isn't that a pretty weapon? Oh, that's a real item. Hmm. Got a Sky Emerald from the shiny. Hell yeah. Genuinely, we can't ask for anything more. Another real item. Hmm. Alright, what was the last monster? Was it the Tigrex? Or was it something silly? Yeah, it was the Tigrex. And in that one moment, Babotosh both made angry everyone. Made angry both the Tigrex and the Tigrex pronunciation. In a single sentence. I will say, that does have to be one of my favorite things, is how inconsistently I can pronounce the monsters whose names are well, like, known to be inconsistently pronounced. Like, I don't have an option. I just, you know, I go with whatever comes to my head first. I almost went ahead and used my gunlance in that situation, knowing full and well that it was going to hurt you in the process. Oh, well. Is that out of the way? It was! Look at that. Should've. Nah, but then you got the triple charge. I didn't, and then you got to do big damage. Comparatively to, like, my small damage. Everyone knows Gunlance doesn't actually do as much damage as the weapon sounds like it should. It's mostly just really good at breaking things, which almost every other weapon in the game is also good at. I'm gonna regret doing this. No, I don't, actually. I don't regret it at all. I had zero regrets about doing that. Crazy. Nice tail cut. Most excellent. Most excellent. Alright, time to figure out what I'm ditching. Hot drinks can go. I'm like sitting here, I'm like, I really want to drink this tea, but also I should finish getting my carbs, and then I can drink the tea. It'll be my reward for figuring out what things I'm no longer going to be carrying with me. I can get rid of the herbs, I guess. Don't give me something cool. Cool. Ooh, that is good tea. Not angry about that at all. Also, again, an excellent hunt. Everyone did fantastic, except for me. I did okay. I was passable. I played par. So many things. Not great talisman. Oh, good. The tea is working. All right, Yuka, your turn to... Oh, no, it's actually Assist's turn to post. Got a large gold Zinno. Nice. I'm glad that we were able to add that to your list of things. Drinks, herbs, bombs. Ooh. This will be a good time. I'm actually inclined to run something different for this. Let me... There's two ways I could go about this. I could play support hunter, or I could play aggressive sword and shield hunter. Thinking aggressive sword and shield hunter. That 100% GU completion will be real one day. Man, don't we all believe that? Although for you, it might actually be real. For me, it's just like a matter of luck. I guess it will be real eventually. It's just how long will it take? Because I keep doing all these whatchamacallit quests. Perfect. Should I go status Insect Glaive or Great Sword? Can't decide right now. That's a tough one. I mean, we have an Insect Glaive user, so that might be enough Insect Glaving. And then if the Insect Glaive, you know, knocks a monster down, that's just tons of damage. Great Sword might be fun. Or you get more procs. Because, like, what is it? We have... You're running status. They're running not status. I mean, they're technically running status, but it's not, like, real status. It's a damage status. It doesn't do the same things. Ever notice that? How everyone always talks about status as if it's, like, something that's supposed to, like, lock the monster in place. But, like, technically blast is a status. Technically, like, and so is poison. And but nobody really thinks about poison as status. I brought the wrong item set. That's alright. We'll make it work. Oh. Alright, hopefully that'll be enough of a thing. Let's go damage. Oh my god, it worked out. A little late on the proc there, KO, but you know what? Fine, you scared me. Congratulations. Why am I getting jumped off of constantly? Just want to keep building meter. Oh, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Okay, it's landing. Get the slick online. Make the item. Use the item. Become the item. Shoryugeki! Let's go, trump card. Oh, I rolled underneath that. Sharpen. Perfect. Keep the specials going. Very good. So far, this is going great. Kai's out here swinging the greatsword, hitting the big hits. I'm out here doing the small hits until the monster goes down, and then I get to do a couple of big hits. The Shoryugeki seems to be putting in some decent work, too, in terms of, like, controlling, what is it? KO. I feel like it's rare that Shoryugeki actually gets to work as well as it does. Knocking everyone on the floor. Indeed you are. Me, I'm just like throwing on just enough status to make sure everything else gets to proc. And I guess I'm running like decent elements into both all of these monsters. Like, you know, my elemental damage has got to be fairly decent. This isn't Charge Blade. Why would it be? Don't even know what that weapon is. I think I proc the KO on the Gara with my Kinsect. Yeah, no, you certainly do. I saw the Kinsect bump into it. Oh, that is one fast fucking Kinsect, too. I forgot that Kinsects were allowed to actually be fast. If you're not playing Charge Blade, then I guess Switch Ox. I guess. Oh, bad. Bad time, bad time, bad time. Big whiff. Baba always makes up words when reading something. What do you mean? Oh, that was a terrible dodge. That would have killed me if this were the higher difficulty. What a terrible moment for the confusion to wear off. Some cheer going. Oh, that's bad. Oh, big whiff. Wow, I almost got absolutely fucked by that. You know, confusion is only, like, as scary as it is when it wears off. Like, when it's first applied to you, you can react to it, and you can, like, if you're good at the game, then you can kind of, like, dodge appropriately, but confusion always gets mad scary when you can't react to it. Ah. It's almost always when it wears off. And it's always when it wears off naturally. Is that an owl monster? Yeah, isn't you sick? This is actually the second version of the owl monster. This is the hardest difficulty of the owl monster. Good old Malfestio, indeed. Also, welcome, Legend of, no, what does that say? Legalize Ranch? Legalize Ranch. Legalize our ranch? But hi, how are you doing today? I need in wilds now. Seeing ghosts. Legendary. Or alternatively, just play GU, the superior of the monster hunters. Damage. Very well done. Not a bad G5 hunt at all. Don't forget to collect your shinies, all of the things. But I take it you're a GU player if you're popping by. How's your evening been? Babo's a Charge Blade main. If you have any questions, just ask. Not a Charge Blade main. That fucking bird I hate. Oh, he's so cool though. Long time GU player. Very cool. Yeah, I've been playing GU since the game came out. I'm streaming it now for about 5 years. But I don't really play all that often. I played mostly Hunting Horn since 3U. Oh, that's awesome. Was 3U your first game, or? Is there a weapon that you played prior to 3U? Because I think Hunting Horn. Okay, 3U was your first. 4U was mine. And don't listen to Ruby. I play heavy bowgun. That is what I main in this game. In every game. Heavy bowgun has been my main since, I think I started using it in, like, right around high rank back in 4U. and then played it mostly all the way through the story mode in this game, and to finish off G rank. And then I also made it in Wilds, Rise, and I didn't play a lot of World, but I'm pretty sure I only invested my time into Heavy Bowgun and World. Switch axe is easy. You hit him with the axe, then you switch to another weapon. Yep, how true. I have never seen a Heavy Bowgun. Lies. Who posted that? Kai, I think it's your turn. Unless that was that? No, wait, was that assist? No, Yuka. I think it's Yuka's turn. Chat log, save me. Please. Please. Damn it. Thank you for the follow. That means a lot. I'm going to assume it's Yuka's turn. Does that sound right? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Also, a spot just opened up if anybody would like to jump in. And that offer is also extended to you, Legalizer of Ranch. Legalizer Ranch. Legalizer Ranch. Yeah. Wait, Ranch. Ha. I would, but I'm gonna lurk while I work out. Oh, hell yeah. As you should. Lao Shung is fire. Legalize nuclear ranch? Let's go, peak. Nah. I'm a certified Lao hater. Hello. Sorry to ruin the kill the vibe. I had a solution for this. I'm trying to remember what the solution was. Let me go check something out. Kazoo time? Nah, not kazoo time. My favorite monster is Yama Tsukami, so don't listen to me. Honestly, I honestly can't say I recognize the name of that particular monster. I want Bludgeoner on this set. I think that would be very helpful. And actually, I do have a set that runs Bludgeoner. And I just need some kind of switch axe that does solid raw damage. Yeah, we'll stick to Valor, and then we'll keep... Is it... No, Tempest Axe? Translash. Translash. Yeah. That'll it. Big old toothy octopus boy. Ah, there we go. Okay, that explains why I've never heard of him. Because, again, any monster pretty much exclusive to a game prior to 4U is outside of my knowledge of monsters that exist. Fade to Black. That is Ult Fatalis. Gravios is S tier. True, I do love Gravios. I am a Gravios free thinker. My favorite monster though is in fact the Great Macau. I think he is hilarious and funny and all things good and pure in this world. And I really, really wish that they would add him into Wilds. As a pack monster, mind you. I want to see like 16 like oh, interesting. I want to see like 16 Great Macau jumping one dude. I want to see a hunter get curb stomped by all of the Macau across the Great Plains and one Great Macau leading the charge. Bring back my boy Great Jaggy. True. Bring back all our boys. We don't even have small monsters anymore. It's all Sekret this and Sekret that. Inspiring. I believe in you, Capcom. Make it happen. Oh, I think we all know what we're doing, right? Secret these nuts. Come here, boy. What are you doing over there? Nobody wants to fight you over there. We all want to fight you over here with our giant Dragonator weapon. Where's my Dragonator? Bring back the hilariously small versions of monsters on event quests. True. That's what we want to see. I didn't get both, and I got hit. Oh, that was not a great start. Oh, what do you mean you had a hitbox there? Hello? Just keep on moving. Skill check failed, indeed. Yo, Yafroner, how's it going? Welcome. I saw that you joined the lobby. Hopefully we will take care of this big bad Fatalis real quick and come pick you up. But how goes your evening? Not at all. Pouring a bore, an old man. Is that me? Am I the old man? Don't worry, I'm waiting. Sounds good. Fine, and you? Doing quite well. We are out here doing some, GU stuff. Instead of, usually I play Wilds on Saturdays, but I was not in the mood for Wilds. And usually GU is saved for Mondays. But today I was like, you know what? It would be good. Babo, are you Unk? Technically, no. Fuck, wrong one. Unfortunately, that is the one channel point reward I can't give back to you. But yeah, no, technically I'm a variety streamer. We actually started Silksong this week, which is very exciting. For, so many people who play video games. Jesus Christ. This is not the fight. Okay, so am I an Unk? Technically, no. I am the oldest. Therefore, if any of my siblings have kids before I have kids, that'll be problematic. But that being said, in regards to what my age range is and what I would be called if I were to hang out around a bunch of middle and high schoolers, yes, I would be the Unk. I would absolutely be an Unk. I am pretty much the definition of a fun uncle in regards to wow, you do all of these kind of fun and bizarre things. I can juggle, I can yo-yo, proficiently, mind you, not just kinda, very proficiently. I like to ride a unicycle when I can. Rock climbing and biking are the two things I love to do. So it's yeah, anything that is fun and active. I love video games. Although, mind you, I am the Unk that will kick your ass at a video game, especially if it's a fighting game. Don't forget Kazoo. Kazoo is singing. Sorry if I don't understand every sentence. English is not my native language. So Unk is a slang term these days in the English dictionary. If you're not familiar with it, basically it nowadays refers to being an old person. Is how it's been repopularized. But prior to that, it literally was just oh yeah, what you'd call your uncle. Now it just means old. That of which apparently I am. And I'm sitting on this Trank Slash. Well, it'd be the female Quint, aunt. I guess aunt stays aunt, because uncle is usually a two phrase. Ow. I'm staying down. Fuck you. I don't need to stand up into that. Ow. Auntie. Oh yeah, that's true. Maybe instead of making it go from one syllable down, you go from back into the 2-syllable. There we go. Damage. Straight to the head. Please keep doing damage. EFR is a real one. Welcome to the cult. Not a cult. But welcome. Yes, welcome regardless. Thank you for coming by. Die. Right, not a cult. Is not a cult. Cults are not generally good things. Can I get over there and pop a Trank? I mean, but not Trank, Chariots. No, I'm gonna wake up and die. That's what's gonna happen here. My mom would disagree. Yeah, but your mom scares me. Also, cults are very interesting because, like, we refer to cult as a bad thing in, like, regards to, like, what... But, like, what would really make something a cult? Is it just a thing with a following? Because if that's the case, then, you know, all of religion is a cult. Every religion is a cult. Interesting. There's a lot of relevant criticisms of the word cult as a sociological term. So here's here's my problem with cult. In terms of like what cults tend to be, and why I don't necessarily view this as a cult. we could get real nitty gritty with it if we want to. It really relies on unstated assumptions of abnormality. Google systems of a religion and devotion directed towards a particular figure or object. Right. So, I guess in theory there could be such a thing as a good cult. I'm going to put that in very big quotation marks for you. But the big thing that I dislike about cults is that a lot of the times, because you hold a figure in a kind of high regard, the ability of free thinking becomes less and less relevant. And I don't want us to become a group of people who all go, yes, yes, you know what I mean? I want this to be a group of free thinkers who are willing to criticize and, you know, all of those things, all the good things. Think and use our brains and don't just follow blindly. Don't listen to what I have to say blindly. Don't listen to what anybody has to say blindly, honestly. Oh my god, I got a mount. Why? I don't have good mounting armor, so this is just going to be kind of a blind mount here. Which with Fatalis just means don't fuck it up. I told you can mount Fatalis. Shake my head. Was I ever in denial about mounting Fatalis? Oh, thank God. We got him. Thank you, Translash. I mean, like, why do you think people like US America think like that? US America should exist. What is up with that? Devoted to the streams and free thinkers. Free thinking cult. Translash. Who wants to exist? Not me. I want to exist. Me. I want to exist. I quite enjoy existing, actually. 90% of the time. We don't talk about that other 10%. That is a joke, by the way. You're allowed to laugh. It's funny when I say not existing. I like. How do I phrase this? It's like this idea to me that it's like not existing means not being relevant to anybody at any point in time. Only being relevant to myself. It's like when like so this kind of thing happened when I was a kid. I used to play a lot of video games. And my dad, and when, you know, the end of the day would come and, you know, dad goes, so what did you do all day? And I was like, I don't know. I played games. It's like, so you did nothing. I was like, well, I mean, I guess kind of technically, sure. I mean, like I did nothing like productive in regards to like providing to society. And then that slowly turned into nothing. Like a day where I do nothing is a game where I do all of these things that only pertain to my self-satisfaction and enjoyment. That is a nothing day for me. I wake up, I make myself coffee, I play bass, I do some cooking, I play tons of video games. That is a nothing day for me. Kai, it's your turn to post. And also, again, welcome EF for Honor. The way that we run the lobbies here is we do round robin. So basically, we're just going to go in turn order based on the room. Or sorry, the turn order is based on the room. There we go. So it'd be like, you know, me, then Yuka, then Kai, then you, and then we just keep going and keep going and keep going. If somebody joins in, then they take their spot. So if Yuka posts, Kai leaves, somebody else jumps in, then it will be that person's turn to go. If that person's not here, and it, you know, we skip 3, you go to 4, etc., etc., etc. And so, yeah, 1 redo on a failed quest, and yeah. And if there's any questions or confusion, that's more than okay. We'll address it as they as those questions and confusions come. My dad is like that too. I was looking for a job and I did nothing for 1 day after a day of biking, fishing, etc. He's like, your bike didn't move. You didn't bike or anything. You didn't do nothing all day. No, but like you went fishing. In the same way that like I played video games. And like I don't know. I think it's because I think specifically for my dad, he is also he's a secret gamer. That's how I'm gonna phrase this. He never played video games when I was growing up outside of like these kind of weird thought experiment games because he is a computer programmer, so that's like kind of what he like ventures around. But in regards to like video games, he never really partook. But I know for a fact in his youth, when he was a youngin', he like spent so much time at like playing on pinball machines and going to arcades and playing games of pool and all of these things. I know for a fact he's a gamer. He's just a gamer from like the 1970s and 80s. Your fit is awesome, Babo. Oh, thank you. It's based on a really cool monster. My dad used to play Star Wars Battlefront with us when we were little, but he stopped at some point and never picked it up again. Yeah. It's the cult fit. Unless you're referring to my red striped shirt that I'm wearing that doesn't look striped unless you're like actually really close to it, and my hat. and my wonderful 90s Sennheisers that the only fault that I have with them is how uncomfy they are on top of my head. I don't know about all that. Fair. Not everyone can be a Gravios lover. It takes a very specific kind of person to love Gravios in the way that I do. Ah, that was scary. Oh, I'm going to get yelled at. Not a roar, not a scream, yell. Wrong style. Oh no. That's all right. It's this isn't G1. This is just Grimclaw. We'll be perfectly fine. Regardless, like if you got G rank armor on, we're gonna smoke it. Finally bought Super Glow, and now I don't have to reinflate my mattress every 4 hours. That, yeah, game changer. I'm so glad that you're not having to do that. That sounds miserable. Kaboom. Kaboom! Joy. Let's go. Me and Kai charging up our attacks and just releasing. Yeah, my body is adjusted to getting more than 4 hours of sleep at one time again. Oh my god. If I had known super glue was the answer, then would have bought a stick of super glue for you. The premium air mattress experience. That is very true. I am so used to the premium air mattress experience. Honestly, like, okay, so my bed is a queen-sized bed. It still feels too small for me. Which is like to say that like it's perfectly fine width-wise. But like, can I get like a extra long full-sized bed? You know what I mean? I just want a little extra length. I want my toes not to hang off of every single bed I sleep in. You hate air mattresses. They are kind of the worst. Baba, I'm taller than you. Queen is long enough for me. No, it's not. I like to sleep diagonally when my partner is in the bed. Yeah, but like, you can't do that if there's a person there. Which, mind you, isn't something I've had to worry about for, like, years, but, like, still. It's the principle of the matter. Extra strength, the duct tape barely made my mattress live another 5 years, months. Just one strip of duct tape, and your mattress can last you another 5 years, months. Terms may apply. Who posted that? That was Yuka, right? So, Kai, I think it's... No, Kai just posted that, right? Who posted that? EF Ronner. I'm going to say it's EF Ronner's turn. Who's sleeping with their arms up? If you like to put your arms up on a queen, it can feel pretty short. I think that's the bit. Okay, that was your Kai. All right, EF, your turn. Feel free to post. I'm going to sit here and figure out what it is I'm going to run. Deadeye? Hell yeah. Again, run whatever you like. Feel free to post any quest that you like. Oh, this could be fun. Since I saw them right now, Popos in German are renamed to Pepe, which Popo is another word for ass. That's hilarious. Hello? What is this set? Why does this exist? Adept? Ah, that's right. Yep. Yeah, this will be good. Sitting here staring at him like, this is weird. What's the deal with this set? Now I remember. I need to get more large barrels and hot drinks. Yo, Melody Heights, how's it going? Welcome. Lol, I don't have tickets. I think you can get them from the Horn Gal or the Mustress, right? Trade horn coins for special permits? Yeah, and then you can buy the permits with the horn coins. But if you want me to post something specific, I also have tickets, so I'm more than willing to do that for you. But, I mean, you know, you get infinite numbers of horn coins, so, like, you know, just keep grabbing horn coins. But, yeah, no, how are you doing today, Melody Heights? I hope you're having a wonderful evening, morning, whatever time of day it is for you. For me, it's evening, so I default to evening. We're out here, you know, drinking tea, eating Play-Doh candy. Because that's what it tastes like. So me and Hori got back together. We've been discussing MHG weapons and helped me decide a lance or a greatsword. Ah, I see. Lance or greatsword? Both are really fun. I'll buy on Prep Arena. Personally, I like greatsword more than the other one, but like that's definitely like a preference of mine. I think mostly the main reason why I prefer it is just because I play a lot of gun lance, and gun lance fills the same niche that a regular lance would. And greatsword is kind of its own unique thing, specifically. I have a heart. Let me find the hearts. Ah, here we are. I see. Hope I can join you. Or hope one day I can join you. Yeah, absolutely. Very forward heart. This heart says move in question mark. Like I wonder if that implies at the idea of moving in together. I think that's the second time I've seen that. By the way, my new preferred name is Ari. Good to know. I will do my best to remember that. My memory for names, though, is super shoddy. So, I mean, I will definitely do my best. Ruby also would like a heart. Very well. I shall wait 1 second outside of this room while the monster is not chasing me. Ah, this one says date night. Is that a, what is up with all these? Whatever EF wants? Sounds cool. Let's have a date night and play a Link to the Past randomizer. You know, I had a feeling that you would bring up a Link to the Past randomizer. And I'm not angry about it. Ah, don't hurt me. Yeah, 5 years, 7 months, 28 days, and 20 hours. That is a hell of a followage. I think Lane was there for the first stream, though, so... you know, I don't think anyone is topping Lane in regards to the followage. That's a day one. That might as well say, this is how long Babo has been streaming for. Which also reminds me, I didn't do my annual Cave Story stream yet. Usually I do it in February, but... Hammer looks fun. Oh, Hammer's super fun. Cave Story? Yeah, so like the GIF at the very beginning of the stream is from Cave Story. It's the first game I think I ever really fully streamed. And it's gotten to a point where I can usually beat the game in a single like sit-down playthrough. And it usually takes me about, I want to say, 6-ish hours. So it's like the kind of thing where it's like, yeah, I actually dedicate like a whole day to just playing the game and making it down to the end. You know what I mean? Nah, haha. Hammer's hellish for multi on mates. Are you talking about like for teammates? I was gonna say Hammer is one of the least offensive weapons in my opinion for hitting people. Like, yeah, it sucks to get launched, But usually a good hammer player is pretty good about avoiding that, and hopefully everyone else is pretty good about not swinging for the head on top of the hammer. Did I do a Cave Story stream last year? I want to say I did. Again, it's one of those things where I like I like the idea of it a lot. Actually getting to execute that is always difficult with me, because in case you haven't noticed, I am not the world's most consistent streamer. Just because you know, I live a very busy life. I am so sorry. Oh no, Yuka got the. Yuka did the thing. You busy? No. Me, when my day off yesterday consisted of building a stage, biking like a matter of like about 20 miles in order to get to the places that I needed to be at to build the stage. Going rock climbing for like 5 hours. And then coming home and streaming. Or no, not streaming. I actually opted not to stream that day because I was already worn out from the entire day. But it was definitely like... I had been up since like 7:30 in the morning. And I didn't make it home until like 5 o'clock at night. No, 7 o'clock at night. That's right, it was late. We already know about your speedrunning ult for Charge Blade. I don't have an ult. It's just Babo. It always has been. There are no ults. The only time I ever sped run in Monster Hunter was we did a 4-person speed run to try and get from to basically beat all of high rank. So we did. Everyone hates me now. No, not at all. I don't think you hit me with a hammer once. And also, we're a pretty chill community here. I think for the most part, if like it was truly as irritating as it could have possibly been, we would have a real talk, a heart to heart, as it were. But yeah, no, we did take this for inconvenience. So for me, I'm never chill. Nah, we're all goofballs, but yeah, chill, chill goofballs. But yeah, no, the big thing was, how do I phrase it? Yeah, so we did this stream with like 4 of the streamers. Rook Rules was actually part of that. Forest Raider, I think, was a part of that, and there was one more, and myself. And basically, the speedrun consisted like the way that you would do it is you'd run 4 great swords and basically just throw down as many bombs as possible when the monster went to sleep, and then like do as many charge slashes as possible and just kind of get the timing down. In order to make it so that way we weren't all kind of guessing, I ran aerial bow and just got mount after mount after mount. And that was kind of the game plan in order to handle it. And it worked out. I think we placed 4th, but that was like years ago. So who knows where we're at. Or if anybody even runs it. It's one of those categories. Like, I think there were like five people who had runs on speedrun.com or something like that. There goes Kai. All right, Yuka, it is your turn to post. Yeah, no, thanks for hanging out with us. It's been super fun. Again, always a good time getting to hunt together. I'm going to go back on Sunbrink and do for some better runs. Did you use the speed run out of curiosity? Because this game is goated. Yes, it is. I do like Sunbreak quite a bit. That was definitely what I was enjoying once upon a time. But these days it's mostly dedicated to this. I can't call that speed run. Yes, Ruby. I don't pretend to say it. You're 3rd? I'm a 3rd. That can't be right. Bronze trophy. That's right. I do have we have a speed run. It exists. My Risen Shaggy run level 300 is. Almost ashamed. I feel like there's like this level of speedrunning where it's like you're ashamed of how bad it is. And you know that's one side of the shame. And then you kind of get like pretty good at it, and you know you place somewhere in like the top 50 for a run if it's like a big speedrun category. And then you make it into top 10, and then you almost feel ashamed again until you like make it back into like top 3. I'll ping when he's ready for area 2. Oh, thank God. Somebody knows what we're doing. Sounds great, Yuka. I do a 431, and with a really strong set, it was really bad. That's about how fast I can solve a Rubik's Cube. Consistently is a 431 on a Rubik's Cube. Fastest I've ever gotten was like a minute and a half, I think. Like, a minute and a half is like, I think a realistic, like, I did get like a 30-second once, but it was a super easy solve. Like, half of it was solved solved itself in the process of me doing it. I'll also add that to the list of fun, silly things that make me a fununk. I can solve your Rubik's Cube, and I will. If I see an unsolved Rubik's Cube just kind of laying about, I am going to solve it. By the way, it's 7 Saggers in Area 1. Good to know. Good to know. I play Heroic for this, buddy. Oh, that's right, because you guys have a different naming system for it. Heroic is Valor style. Yeah, I kind of just play whatever. Hunting Horn is a solid one because I can just give infinite stamina to everyone, and that's like one less thing that anyone has to think about. Although I see 2 bow users, so that makes me feel like we're just going to see Mega Dash Juice. But, you know, I try to contribute. I use the siege equipment. I click on buttons. That's how it goes. All right, one more strip of Play-Doh candy. Then it might need to be put away. Did I ever do the weapon and playstyle? Oh, shoot. No, I didn't. Because that was for Yuka to decide. And I don't think I ever saw Yuka's post about it. Which I know. Excuses, excuses. Insert, you know, Babo being bad here. But so we'll ask Yuka for the weapon and style that they would like me to play as for the next hunt. Usually I omit weapons and playstyles unless it's Charge Blade for Lao, just because like I barely use the weapon. And cats. I won't do a long cat fight. That or I'll like play the weapon, but then maybe do another hunt with the said weapon. That's actually more. So that sounds more like something I would do. Oh, that was 1 stagger. What do you mean? Okay, so EF. There is a channel point reward that people are allowed to redeem here. Oh, there's a handful of them. But basically, if you've been hanging out with me for a long period of time, you earn channel points, and they are free, and you don't you just earn them by hanging out with us. And when you redeem them, I will do certain things for you based on how many things you redeem. So in this case, one of the redeems is that you get to choose which kind of weapon I play and what kind of style I use. And it can be any kind of style, any kind of weapon, any kind of combination of those things. So it's a fun way for me to figure out fun ways to use sets and all that kind of stuff. And kind of, you know, if it's a weapon I'm familiar with, then it gives me an opportunity to, like, show people what it is I know about said weapon. If it's a weapon I have no clue about, it's a fun way for me to make it so that way people can learn about the way I break down learning weapons without necessarily looking at guides and things like that. In fact, the biggest claim to fame here is that I have learned to charge blade purely based on these redeems. It is not my favorite. Like, it's a cool weapon. I can't deny the coolness of the weapon. But it is it's not my favorite, and it's very overly complicated for my specific tastes. All right, gotta go. Bye. Oh my god, just like that. See ya, Jada. Hope you have a wonderful night. It's what, 3 now? Why does Lao look smaller than I remember? Monster sizes changes, or monsters size changes. That might be true of Lao. I'm not sure. Some monsters, I think, are pretty consistent. But that's why there are, like, gold crown monsters and silver crown monsters and things like that. There's a couple of really silly quests for monsters that are, like, gigantic that are actually significantly smaller or larger. Someone to scooch us down? Oh, okay, I'll scooch us down. Yeah, the tiny mammoth and stuff. Exactly. I thought Lao was static. I mean, it might be. I wouldn't know. I don't really pay attention to sizes. But, okay, there's a fun way that we can check. If I look at the guild cards and I check to see if we have a gold or a small crown of it, he don't. Okay, he don't change. Some monsters don't change, and Lao, I guess, is one of them. Oh, Yuka's already there. Did we hit the damage cap? I'm assuming Yuka was counting. He is in area 2 already. Okay, cool. Well, I might as well fire these off real quick, and then we can just hang out. All right, I'm gonna go hang out. I need to charge Valor for 2. That's valid. It's going to waste time, but I'm going to enjoy the cutscene here. I think using the dense Markle is kind of neat. It's like this nice little breath of fresh air that you get to enjoy. But actually now, this is a great opportunity for me. It means that I get to drink some tea. We get to sit here with our nice warm cup of leaf juice, as it were. Watch Lao cinematically move his way over here. We can just chat and hang out. So how's everyone's day going? Cheers, by the way. Ah, that is so good. Weird day. Oh, yeah? I hear that. I think the change in the weather has everyone acting away. Feeling empty, I don't know. That was kind of how I woke up yesterday. So yesterday I kind of explained that it was a relatively busy day, but I did in fact go to bed early so that way I could wake up early. And when I woke up early, here, I'm gonna see if I can ping David over here. Yeah, when I woke up early, I made myself some breakfast. I fried some rice and had fried rice and sat outside for like a solid, I don't know, 30 minutes or so, and ate my breakfast and put on some music. And it was just like one of those mornings where I was like, man, threw on some Midwest emo, shed a couple of tears. My roommate is a huge fan of Midwest emo music, and here's the perfect way to describe Midwest emo. Think of like some of the most beautiful guitar playing you can think of, and then have somebody like kind of whine in the background over it. A whiny singer over the most amazing guitar, like, or not most amazing guitar, because I mean it's all open tunings, so it's cool. It sounds cool. I'm a very cool guitar. But yeah, no, this album I was listening to is really, really nice. It was called, or it's by a group called Origami Angel, and the album is called Somewhere City. And it's very much so like I don't know. It feels like snapshots of moments of my life that are like kind of interesting. I think one of the songs is like about like a friend who picks up his other friend who's having a bad day, and they just go out at like 2 o'clock in the morning and grab some fast food. You know what I mean? All right, that was fun. Okay, let's go to the next area. He's gonna tackle the wall once and then leave to area 2. That's true. We could just hang out and watch, actually. Well, I'll keep hanging out and watching. In fact, we could even take a seat. But yeah, no, it's like, you know, moments like that. It's a good song. It's a good album. The whole album is great, but yeah. And it's got some very, very good hits. Perfect thing to like wash dishes too. If you like work in a restaurant and are like cranking through dishes, Midwest emo is like the way. The perfect way to enjoy hearing somebody talk about how shitty life can be sometimes. Honestly, that's probably my game plan for tomorrow. I'm going to ask to do dishes before I head out for the day, and then crank on some music, crank out some dishes. He will back away like a puppy. Whoa! Yes. Go, David, go! Oh, that's meta set, too. I recognize the armor and that bow. That's the high affinity bow that has really great normal shots. And that's the nest set armor. If I had to make some guesses, I think it's like probably a crit eye set with critical boost and maybe Challenger? Challenger could be good. Let's do the area 2 phase quickly as possible. I mean, yeah. That's why I'm not swinging. I'm just kind of hanging out. I did want to see the cutscene. Everyone likes the big explosion cutscene, so, you know, it's a good time. ATTS 2. ATTS. Oh, yeah, attack small. Yeah. I got a whole bunch of... This is a great hunting horn. I think it's got defense large and then attack and defense small. Because it maxes out at 15. Not the best as well, but I used it for a really long time. Oh yeah, no, it's great. It's one of those really, really good support horns, and it's better, I want to say, with... It's much better when you use it in combination with people who are already running meta sets, because the attack buff is actually more substantial than giving people more affinity a lot of the time. So, like, one of the hunting horns I do like to use is, like... What is it? Oh, shoot, I can't remember the name. Astralos. It's the Astralos hunting horn, and it can give an affinity boost, which is cool. But, if people are already running crit sets, then it really doesn't do a whole lot, because it just increases the chance of which you will crit. But if people are already critting 90% of the time, sure, it makes it 100, but that's like 1 in every 10 shots that wouldn't have crit now crits, comparatively to like a flat attack buff that's like, oh yeah, here's 15% on top of the crit percentage chance, or on top of the crit damage. Yeah, it's good. Not a lot of horns for affinity. Oh yeah, no. Now, if people are running high raw sets already, and you give them affinity, then it's 100% worth it. Oh my god, it's so good. How many cannonballs? Oh, we didn't even move it over. How many balls you got? 0. I think the game plan is to try and kill it before it even gets over here. I'm out here doing all these setup things, and I highly doubt it's going to be helpful. There's Lao doing his Lao thing. Walking that Lao way. Making them Lao noises. But not as Lao as let's say Gravios. Gravios is much lower than Lao is. Loud and correct buzzer noise. What? What do you mean? Does Gravios not have a louder scream than Lao? Oh, you know what? No, I'm mixing it up with the cuttlefish. That's my bad. Sorry, the cuttlefish has a louder scream than Lao. Gravios can never be Lao. No, I never said that Gravios would ever be Lao. What is the name of that monster? I always forget it. It makes the astral set. Cuttlefish bone thing. Narcolos. There we go. Sick. GG's. I miss everything. God, that was peak. I'm glad you had a good time. I took an ancient potion. What encouraged the ancient potion? Alright, Yuka, you have been gifted a channel point reward to have me play a weapon and style combination of your choice. Is there a weapon and style that you would like me to play for the next hunt? Any weapon in the game, any kind of style. We play them all. Aerial Charge Blade. That can be done. And it will be done. Against my better judgment. Let's go. Let's see the monster. Oh, with this one, I just play it. It doesn't matter what the monster is. The rules go as such. They say jump, I say how high. I take the channel point reports very seriously. Two mantles. Sick. Just the one. I think I also got maybe just one. I wasn't really paying attention. I've got enough for a lifetime. I don't need to keep fighting this monster. All right, I'm gonna grab another tea bag. Also, I think it's Yuka, your turn to post. Because EF, you posted last, didn't you? Oh, yeah, I'll make a message in the. Oh, never mind. Oh. There we go. There we go. Done. I want to see if my suspicions are correct about David's set. Oh, I was wrong, actually. Neat. Okay. Power file up, normal wrap it up, and true shot up. HD earplugs, too. That's a... Okay, yeah, no, I dig that. Oh, it's your turn. Oh. There we go. Jeez. Yo, Savior the Raider. How's it? Yeah. Been lurking. How are y'all doing today? We are doing quite well. You know, just doing our GU thing. I know usually I play Wilds, but this game just sounded like more fun today. And for those of you who are new here and are looking for more GU streamers, go check out Savior. He also plays MHGU from time to time, as well as Monster Hunter Wilds. And is, you know, generally just a really cool person and fun streamer to hang out with. And they've been hanging out here for a very long time. Raider. Yes. Or is that me? Is that you saying greater? GU, I do not play, unfortunately. Okay, there we go. Wilds and World. So, you know, two other goated Monster Hunter games. One day we'll get you on the GU train. Oh, I don't have any hunting arts. Ha! That would be bad. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. What kind of hunting arts would I want to run on this set? I feel like I always run Ripper Shield. And I think I'm going to continue to always run Ripper Shield. It's just such a good setup art. It does damage, and then it also does, like, other things. I also got a new fun to play Monster Hunter now. Oh, that's cool. I know, like, those kinds of games are quite popular to, like, stream. I don't know how people do it, but, like, I think a lot, like, it's just kind of fun to watch people walk around and, you know, enjoy their environment while playing a game. Getting doxxed 100%. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Like, I've thought about, like, streaming my bike rides, and even that is still a lot, because, you know, I pass one sign that says a thing, and it's just like, oh, but now you know where I live. Oh, I don't hammer. That grass looked like Minnesota? What? There's grass? There we go. Sorry for waiting. No worries. I was literally pouring tea the whole time. It was actually perfectly timed moment for you to, like, take a moment to just take a moment away. Plus, you're trying to figure out what set to play. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yo, thank you so much for the follow. That means a lot. Crap. You know, I wasn't really paying... Oh, Chaos Score. That's right. Take my turn? Alright. What are we hunting, Kai? Once my turn comes around. I slept horrifically wrong. My back is killing me. Ooh. The DLC Talisman mission? Are you talking about Cold-Hearted? But not just the sub-quest. Oh, we're doing, like, the whole quest. Huh. You know, that's a new one. All right. Yeah. We'll complete the quest. Cold-Hearted, but we can't abandon. I did it 2 times with 99 coal. So my brother has a hilarious story about this. When he first started playing Monster Hunter, mind you, like, For You and GU were our, like, first 2 Monster Hunter games ever, and it was a whole, like, learning experience. You know what I mean? So what ended up happening is that he didn't have any idea what the deal with Cold-Hearted was. And the people that he was doing Cold-Hearted with knew what they were doing, but they were really fucking bad at it. And so the entire time they're trying to hunt down this Brachi, my brother is out there doing all of, like, gathering all of the coal, and he takes him like a good 20 minutes to get all of the coal. But he does it before they finish the quest. So he actually completes the quest before the sub-quest can get finished. Everyone's angry. And But later on, he learned how it actually worked. And he's like, I'm proud to say, and also ashamed to say, that I have the Cold-Hearted quest actually done correctly. Not just the sub quest, but actually have done the quest proper. Gonna eat and then go back to lurking. I'll be back afterwards. Sounds good. I hope you enjoy your food. Oh, you are right in front of me. That's kind of spooky. Oh man, why? How did I get hit by a meaty there? No, I didn't want to be here. I actually ran away from this direction. I want to fight the monster not inside of the weird spawn spot. Oh, whiff. Ow. Ooh, do we all know? We do all know. Yeah, let's place those bombs. Just to say, I might be the only one with bombs. Oh, well, there we go. I just remember a quest on a piece of paper a guy wrote on. I just remember a quest is just a piece of paper that a guy wrote on. I don't know which quest you're talking about, but that does sound very Monster Hunter coded. Oh, I didn't think I was going to get a mount there. That's okay. I'll take it. Nice. Send the whole thing. All the damage. Nice. Very well done. Oh, I somehow got a mount during all of that. Wow, GG's. Yeah, no. Very, very well handled. What was that? We got 2 mounts, a sleep, and a paralysis? I don't think any version of Gore Magala stood much of a chance against all of that. What a quest. We're good here. And it's good. Would you believe me if I said that was my first time playing Aerial Charger Blade? Well, you shouldn't. No, aerial is one of those abilities that, or skills. I don't know what would you call it? Styles. It's one of those styles that I would almost say I've specialized in for far too long. Aerial bow has got to be like one of my favorite style weapon combinations that doesn't feel like it should work, and it's like easily one of the best procer in the game. Best procers. Dragon breath. That's right. Stay in overloaded. Always. Sell it all. We don't need it. Plus trump card. Oh yeah, no, that's a fun combo. All right, EF, it is your turn. I do remember that David posted that one. And then we'll go do the thing. We'll have fun one last time before it's all over. I can call you Ronner. Perfect. Noted. Damn, Baba getting depressed. I wouldn't say that. That's a bit extreme. Deadeye EX, yeah. Post whatever you would like. We will run anything. In fact, if we fail it, you even get a redo on it. Bobo carries. I don't, but I will do my best. Although if we're doing Deadeye, I could throw so hard. Charge blade? Alright. Well, that limits all my options. Stop. You have violated the law. What is this thing weak to? I want to say it's ice. But you know what everything's weak to. Oh, is it water? Cool. But it's not really fine. Well, it'll be enough. Burritos haven't eaten. Hella. Fucking love burritos. It's on my list of things. Go Valor? Why would I ever go Valor? That is a death sentence, and you know that's a death sentence. Spam AEDs. I can do that with not Valor, with Adept. I am meeting for Moxie. I'm afraid. Plus, the set already gets Defender High on it. It's a part of the Hellblade. He had 50 on back, and when he broke, the weakness disappears like a ghost. I am running Hellblade. Bombarder is actually a very good skill to have with... Yeah, well, okay, I'll run full Hellblade. Is that fully upgraded? Yeah, I guess it is. Best monster? It's really not. I mean, you know, Glavenus as a whole is kind of a C tier mess. Road to 2K Deadeye. Hella. See, Ronner, this is the kind of gaslighting you need to look out for. That's not true. You're going to say Gravios is better? He is. Gravios is like high A, if not like S tier minus. Gravios sits like, on a good day, C tier plus, depending on the game. September 1st was 1 year since I started following you. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Congratulations. Crystal Beard Uragon. Oh, well, I mean, Crystal Beard sinks right down into D, like bottom of D tier. Like probably bottom 3 monsters in the game. But at least he's a more engaging fight than Lao, you know? Crystal Beard in a nutshell. I play light bowguns, so I get so I don't get in the way, but dead is still kind of small even in EX. Take that back, Bobo. Bottom tier of Monster Hunter. Here's the funny thing, okay, and I phrase this every single time when I talk about these things, which is every monster in this game is good. Like there's not a single fight that I don't enjoy in this game. When I say a monster is like D tier, that means it's like my least favorite thing to fight in all of Monster Hunter, but like every monster in Monster Hunter is fun to fight. So therefore, it's just, you know, the least fun to fight out of all of the monsters. He enjoys Lao. I don't enjoy Lao. Well, okay, I enjoy Lao enough. I enjoy Monster Hunter, and Lao is a part of Monster Hunter. Therefore, I enjoy it. Did you hear that, guys? Crystal Beard is bottom 3 monsters of all time. Yep. That does not follow, Babs. What does not follow? Oh, I'm dead. No! Thank you, Defender. Hi. I lucked out. Like in Warframe has a tier list for frames, but every frame is viable, so it's just so it's just how good they are in comparison to the bubble that they're in. Yeah, basically. But like, it doesn't necessarily follow that because you enjoy Monster Hunter, you enjoy Lao. I mean, yes, but like, here's the thing. Okay, so like, I can enjoy every monster with like the correct kind of context, if that makes sense. So like, I would say like 95% of the time, I'm not going to enjoy fighting Lao. But there is still the 5% of the time where I'm like, actually, you know what? Lao is kind of fun and refreshing. You know what I mean? Sometimes I do enjoy the Lao fight. It's rare, but I do enjoy it from time to time. And you know, he does fill a niche in the Monster Hunter game that, you know, I can appreciate him for. Jesus Christ. I wasn't even facing the right way for that fireball. David. Oh, that's so bad? Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. That's fine. Get some heals. It's one big heal. What about Quartz Rivalry? That's not a monster. Or I guess it is a monster, but it's, you know, it's not a monster. Oh, big whiff. How sad. Sure. I'll put 3 files into the red shield. Ow. Just keep moving. Okay, good. It's like, I know what that stance is. I see it stanced up over there. I'm not fucking with that. Volt was pretty ass for a few years. I have no idea what Volt was. I guess we've already established I'm not a League player, so. Anyone would be able to assume that about my knowledge of Volt. Oh, Warframe. That's fine. Yeah, this can be a life powder moment. Don't forget to heal. This monster can be scary. Good stagger, good stagger, good stagger. Kaboom! I think that hit. I don't want to play Warframe anymore. Ow. I did almost religiously play Volt and Ash Prime. Normal Volt was ass for a length of time, but I still played it. I get that. I mean, I definitely am... I love playing low tiers. Or I guess like mid tiers is a better word for it. I like it when a character has a kit. Or like a bit of a kit. You know what I mean? Oh, you're tired. I take that. Damn it. Round force 3. Ow. Damn. Big whiff. Played Valkyrie, Yurley, and Wisp. I see. Again, don't know anything about these things. But again, we've established I don't know anything about MOBAs. Sorry. Die. Still not enough. Crazy. Nice. Very well done. Yeah, I wouldn't call that a carry. I definitely burned through all of my mega potions. But I will say I'm very glad I played Adept style. Alright, who's ready for it? Who's ready to do real cold-hearted? Grab your pickaxes, because we children are yearning for the mines today. Yeah, this is actually a kind of ridiculously good set. Like, when it's isolated with itself, the blast does solid damage. It, you know, has decent raw in terms of, like, what the impact files can do. I'm sure there are other benefits. Well, it has really good defensive and offensive qualities. Like all of the Deadeye effects apply to the weapon, and all of the other effects are like just solid. Except for Shot Booster. Shot Booster isn't useful. Alright, I'm going to equip a set that's good for carrying as much shit as I possibly can. And I guess it's not this. It's kind of the... Well, no, 20 is the closest. Alright, there we go. We can do subquest. There we go. Good thing I'm comfortable with the light bowgun reloady animation cancel. True. That's how I feel with the heavy bowgun reload animation cancel when I play Valor. I didn't know light bowgun had the exact same animation though. You learned something new. You may or may not believe me, but I lost my controller trying to find something. Oh, on Adept. You can cancel the reload animation on Adept? Out of curiosity, what button is that? You can run too. Is this applicable to heavy bowgun as well? Because that is not as long as Valor, I'd assume, but you just hold down the B button? Because, like, okay, this has always been my... you can evade and then run again. Right. I'm curious as to what the cancel button is, though. How do you cancel the animation? Because that's always been, like, the one thing that I have felt hinders my ability to be able to play Adept-style heavy bowgun, is the fact that the reload animation puts you in more problematic situations with, like, no defense than just, like, being able to do a thing correctly. That's the best light bowgun style for Pierce on casual hunt or for some solo hunts, but Striker is so strong, too. Oh, yeah, no, I believe that. I mean, Striker's just good all around. I think it's one of the more underrated styles in the game, just because, like, people go, oh, well, you know, it doesn't really change my gameplay. It just gives me 3 specials. But what they don't realize is it gives you 3 specials, and if you have install specials, then you get to use the install more often because it also allows you to charge the specials faster. It just builds more meter. The Adept Reload gives 5% attack, too. Oh, dang. Yeah, no, that is solid. That's a big number. Like 5% of 300? It's like, what, 18 extra attack? No, here comes David. Wow. Good old anime music. Yeah. These are all solid skills. Although I guess technically I could run like a... I go on Brachy, and if you need coal again, I can mine. Yeah, I'll probably just mostly focus on running around and mining coal. Maybe we swing on Brachy a few times before delivering all the coal, and then we can get both quests done, and that would be cool. Just so that way, you know, we still get we get a fight out of it. But yeah. We can also communicate. This is a really cool part about doing quests like this in like in a chat, because I can announce how much coal I have. So technically, I don't need to find all 10 coal. I just need to find enough pieces of coal, and you can find enough pieces of coal. I have no ammo. Oh damn, and no pickaxes. Oh no, that's like the two things you need. See, 3 coal. We're already a third of the way there. We are killing it in the coal department. Can I get a pickaxe? Oh, absolutely. Let me see. Which one are you? You're over there. Come meet up with me. I got 5 coal. I got 7 coal. I broke a pickaxe. I mean, when you press X and A on the draw attack, you move a bit forward, and if you fall off a ledge, you can reload and cancel the animation. So the draw reload before the ledge is the animation cancel. I mean, yes, I do understand that. It's more so like dodging out of the... oh, that's 9. Oh, we got all the coal. That's it. We have completed the quest. Let's go fight this Brachy, and then I'll deliver it. We don't need pickaxes where we're going. We just got to put the coal in the box. If I had bullets, I would give you all of my bullets, Ronner. But yeah, no, so when you do the adept dodge with heavy bowgun, there's like this large window where you run for a bit, and then you pull the, like, you cock the gun back and you get all your stuff back. I can't fight anything. Lies. You have normal level 1 shots. Use them. Oh, that's a phrase from a Disney movie. I'm trying to remember what Disney movie it is. The specifically the part, use them. I can't tell if it's from like the Emperor's New Groove and it's something Yzma says. And I know it's not Aladdin, because my first thought for Aladdin is, you idiot, we've all got swords, but that's a different thing. Oh, I just barely didn't step in the goop. Oh, that is a scary spot for a trap. Please don't step in it. Don't step in it. Don't step in it. Don't step in it. No, he stepped in it. Wasted stun. That's okay. We'll get him next time. Now we know. Oh, did everyone else hear that tragic news? That PBS is like no longer going to be airing stuff? That is the most depressing thing I think I've heard all week. PBS is like a huge part of my childhood. But there's no more funding for public broadcasting. If you didn't have enough reasons to hate the current administration, there's one for you. Make every person over the age of like 20 cry. They've been honestly struggling for with money for years. And that's part of the reason, like, you know, a lot of people have been saying that they shouldn't require government stipends in order to continue like doing their things, but the honest truth of the matter is that there's just not enough money, or like the people who are donating aren't giving enough to really keep things going, and the people who you know, use it just don't have the money. I remember my mom listening to an NPR article when I was a child about it. And one guy was just like, yeah, we should all be donating to, you know, our public broadcasting station. She's like, this guy doesn't sound like he really understands how much money people have. Like, we can't just all donate $20 a month. Sometimes $20 a month is the difference between making rent on time and not making rent. Mind you, this is like 20 years ago. Well, maybe not 20, but like 15 years ago. It was a long time ago. All right, so here's the question, right? Actually, you know, I'm going to leave Brachi to you guys. I'm going to go deliver the coal. Good luck with Brachi. I'll be back. I won't be back, actually. I'm going to complete the quest. Just don't auto, you know, cancel once you guys finish Brachi. And then we can all get that little check mark next to this quest. Or if you don't want that check mark, then you can quit via auto quest. Or exit via subquest. Why can't you people just have money? Yeah, I just don't think donations like that are ever going to keep something afloat. Yeah. No, exactly. It's just one of those things. It's the nature of it all. Nice. I'm very close to completing this quest. All right. Any unfortunate things? No, none at all. Good to hear. We're all on board for completing the main quest, which is sick. Oh. Thank you. I'm gonna take a well-deserved rest. A good nap. I don't think I've seen the Palico rest animation. That's cute. Yo, Faison, how's it going? Sorry, I had to really work my way through that sentence. What's new? You're catching us right on the tail end of our stream. We just actually completed Cold Hearted. And we did the subquest for funsies. As per requested. No, you gotta take that. Also, good. Crisis. I got Crisis. She Sharpen +9 is neat. There we go. Can't imagine. I mean, we got it done pretty effectively. It only took us like, I don't know. How long did it take me to collect 10 coal? Like a minute? Awesome. All right, Yuka. It is your turn to post. Feel free to post whatever you would like. And then I think I got enough time for maybe 2 more quests. Maybe 1 more, depending on how busy this one is. I can't believe that's the only event quest I don't have completed. Oh, Yuka has to head out. In that case, it'll be David's turn. If anybody would like to join us for the last couple of hunts for the stream, feel free to. you for entertaining my antics. There we go. Perfect. No, I was talking about my brother once destroyed somebody's run. Forget my Switch is right here, might as well. Hell yeah, get in here, Phase on Drift. 2 more hunts. But yeah, no, I just told this story, but I'll tell it again because you missed out. The story goes as such. My brother joined the lobby, and mind you, he's kind of new to GU. He's learning all the ropes, and this group posts the quest. And my brother goes, sorry, say that you are killing it. Okay, you're doing great. Fine. Killing is not allowed to be said. But yeah, so my brother joins this quest, and it's cold-hearted, and he's like, okay, cool, cold-hearted. I guess we're doing a gathering quest, but I really want to, post the thing I have next. So, fine, whatever. They all jump in. And my brother starts going around collecting coal, and the entire time the other guys are just sitting there pinging on the map. It's like, hey, meet up with us. Come on, come over here. And then my brother's like, whatever. I'm just gonna finish the quest. And he goes ahead and he collects all 10 pieces of coal, and then proceeds to complete the quest before they kill the Barachadillos. And everyone's like, what the fuck? Do you know what's going on? Wait, you can't say killing it in hunting? About hunting? Yeah, I guess not. Sorry. Waiting on someone. No, I'm kicking them. There you go. Spot's open. Smite them. Get in here, Phazon. You know how these lobbies work. I prioritize the chatters. I am here for the chatters. All hail Babo. No. Absolutely not. None of that. There we go. That's a name I recognize. Your turn to post. That's not how you spell post. Oh, it's a way to spell post, but it doesn't mean anything. There we go. Your turn to post, David. That's what I typed out. Not a cult. Post. I feel like you gotta emphasize the way you say post when it looks like that. You know what I mean? Like, there's like a fence post and like to post a quest and a postcard, but that's like post. Gotta really emphasize the O, the post. Is that a real word? I could see that being a real word that I am unaware of. Man, but what's been new with you, Phazon? It's been a hot minute since I feel like I saw you. Been playing any good games lately, or life treating you well? We started Silksong this week. That's very exciting. I'm very excited to play more of it, and hopefully by the time I stream it next, everyone will be much further than me ahead. Just got a new work schedule. Interesting. Like in a good way, or in kind of like a questionable bad way? I now have weekends off. Hell yeah. Oh, that is awesome to hear. I'm so excited for you. Is the last quest for the night? Second to last. So you'll get the last quest, EF. Also started Hollow Knight so I can play Silk Song? Sick. Are you playing the... are you playing the first one then? I'm very excited for you. I streamed the first one, I want to say like almost 2 years ago. It was before Origami King, I think. It was a long time ago. Yeah, because I was living in like kind of the shitty house. So it was like right between. It was right around Origami King, Paper Mario and the Origami King, and Katamari. No, not Katamari. Well, yeah, Katamari Damacy, and I also played Chibi Robo, which I never finished, and I'm okay with that. That was also during the Apex days. That was back when I was like streaming Apex Legends every once in a while. It was a weird time. That was like right before. Was that right before I joined for the first time? I don't. Actually, you know, there's this fun little thing that you can see how long you used to stream for, or how long you've been following me for. I think if you type in like follow, like exclamation point. Yeah, I can't remember either. Exclamation point follow info or follow dev or follow age. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. It can tell you how long you've been following someone for. Yes, it's follow age, not follow wage. Why did it? Yeah, no, I'm curious about that too. It's gonna show up like 10 billion years later. This is where we learn Phazon actually isn't following me. Yeah. 45-minute Chad. Cooldown. I guess yeah, it has to be, right? No, it's definitely a cooldown thing. It's so that people can't spam it in the chat, so it probably has like a 10-second cooldown. Not me just barely hanging underneath and over the monster and its tail. There we go, 1 year and 11 days. So that's a little short. When I was streaming Silk Song, that was probably back in like 2021, so about 4 years ago. Oh my god, that is so much damage. Still flies out of this, right? Because I want to knock it right out of the sky. Die. Oh, damn, it hit the ground. Thank you, AA Flare, for having the most amount of guard point of any move in the game, I guess. Yeah, so you followed me as soon as I moved out of my grandparents' house. That's when you followed me. So if we really want to go about it this way, I think the best way to like talk about, you know, the seasons of Babotosh is like basically every time I do a big move. So in this case, there was this like the very beginning. I was streaming in this tiny little house back in Florida. I was paying like $300 a month for rent, which is stupidly cheap, even like back in like, you know, 2020. And I was working at an ice cream store. I had just quit UPS, and yeah, that's when I started streaming, was in that situation. I lost my internet for a month because my roommate hit the internet line with a shovel, and that was that. I could no longer stream. I was very unhappy about that. And that city used to be so cheap. It did. And then, so I got out of that situation because it was just not a good time for me. And I moved into like this even shittier apartment complex that was also $300 a month. Again, stupidly cheap. Honestly, kind of scarily cheap. You know what I mean? So I move into that place. My roommate's like doing cocaine in the living room. Like there's domestic like disputes happening. I think at one point, like, his girlfriend came and knocked on my door and asked if she could borrow my phone so she could call the cops because he had like locked her out of the house. It was a whole thing. So yeah, that was that season. And then after that, I moved into this townhouse. And that was actually a pretty solid living situation for a while. My roommates didn't like the fact that I cooked because they never did, and they never used their kitchen. So when I made their kitchen slightly dirty, it was a huge ordeal. That was a huge fight. And then I started dating someone, I think, around that time too. And eventually we moved out of the townhouse. We found an apartment together. We lived in an apartment. And that would be like, what, season 5? And the apartment was kind of mad expensive. That's when we started jumping up into like I think the townhouse was like $500. The apartment that I lived in afterwards was like $650 for me, and then $600 for her, and $600 for my brother, who I was also living with at the time. And I stayed there for a year, and then moved up to the place, up to Michigan. I can talk about that. Lived with my grandparents for like 3 months, and that's like kind of the weird bonus episode. Living with my grandparents, free. And then about after 3 months, almost 2 years ago today, I moved into this dude's house who like put it up on Facebook Marketplace. I think he was charging me like $750 a month. And that also covered utilities and internet and all of that stuff. And that was a pretty good living situation. I had a lot of space in regards to my bedroom, but not a lot of freedom of the rest of the house. Like, I had like one little cabinet that I could keep my cookware in, but his partner was using all of my cookware to cook stuff. And I was like, hey, like, I would really appreciate if you didn't use my cast irons for beef because I don't eat red meat. So that was that living situation. And then now we're in the current era of Babotosh. So we're going to call it season 5, and we're going to call the expedition with my grandparents the expedition with my grandparents. And now I pay $600. So this is the moment where it trends down. And I actually live in like a studio apartment kind of thingy. It's a grandmother suite. So my bedroom, I have my own kitchen, I have my own bathroom, but that's all I have. And it's a very small amount of space for all of the things that I own. But overall, it's not too bad. Is Michigan cheaper? Yes. I'm going to say yes. Yes. Cheaper than Florida? Yes. But it's got its issues as well. I mean, as every country seems to. Or state, or yeah. All right. EF, your turn to post. And that is the current iteration of Babotosh seasons. I think I can almost list every game that I played at that time too. Because like season 1, we played all of the stuff that I couldn't play my Switch with. Have a good quest finish? Perfect. It does depend on what city. Absolutely. Because some of these cities are like mad cheap, but they're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And other cities are like kind of bigger cities. Like Detroit is probably quite expensive to live, although very cheap for a big city. And then like if you live in some of like these really small cities, and then like I hear the UP is expensive. It's all over the place. Grand Rapids is more expensive, right? But yeah, all of those things. Go Buckeyes! I don't know what those are. But yeah, so season 1 was like the cave story. I think I did Pikmin 2. All of that kind of stuff. It was like really, really small. Season 2, we moved into the townhouse. That's when I did Origami King, Katamari, all of that stuff. I started playing Apex and Overwatch for a little while in those seasons. and then almost immediately after the move. So like the first game I played post move. Damn, it's always this quest every single time. I might pick something meta. Because I do want to sleep one day. All right, one attempt. If we triple card on this, I'm calling stream. But season 3 was the townhouse, and that was like I played Celeste for the first time. I really started kind of buckling down on Monster Hunter. I did a Super Monkey Ball stream with my brother. That was super fun. But that's also when streaming got really, really slow. I kind of stopped doing story-based games, focused purely on Monster Hunter, and I was like only streaming like maybe 3 days a week. And then that devolved into the townhouse, which was only Monster Hunter, 100% of the time. That was also when Rise came out, so I was really focusing on doing video editing and playing Rise and trying my best to like keep all of that going. But I was also auditioning for graduate school and things like that, so there was that part of the expedition as well. And then season 4 is when I moved up to Michigan. We'll call it the bonus episode. Season 5 is the move up to Michigan. The transition between season 4 and 5 has got a weird bonus. Yeah, we'll call it an EP or whatever the anime does, where it's like, oh yeah, here's an hour-long episode of filler. And that was only Breath of the Wild. Oh my god. Not Breath... No, that wasn't Breath of the Wild. That was, Tears of the Kingdom? Yeah, that was Tears of the Kingdom. That's right. And then... After that, I moved, Townhouse. We did, a few more. That was when Roguelite Wednesdays became super popular. I did a couple of story-based things, but also Lethal Company became a very popular stream for me for a while it was still a pretty popular game, which I'm hoping to do some of that in October. I really want to do some Lethal Company streams, specifically with some friends of mine and brothers. And now we live here. And in this season, obviously we've played Pokemon XD, which I'm very excited about having done, and I am currently playing through Silk Song, and what was the last game that we played before that? I want to do Omari. That's on the list. I want to do Mario Kart 64 because that'll be super fun. This season is definitely the cafe season. Yes, we did a Link to the Past randomizer. We did both a Link to the Pasts. Not at this house. Or maybe, was it this house? I can't remember what season we did a Link to the Past in. Like the base game, not the randomizer. A Link to the Past is kind of like the beach episode of Babo streams. We got a couple of beach episodes. Or like maybe not even beach episodes, but like beach episodes, like the school festival episodes, you know what I mean? I wouldn't call them bonus. I'd call them something a little bit more akin to like almost filler, but like kind of filler with fan service. It's the episode that got the most views. I mean, yeah, it's got fan service. I feel like I couldn't have been that consistent with watching your streams because I'm realizing that I was in all kinds of crazy relationships and also homeless during this timeline. I mean, yeah, it's so like when we're talking streams, I'm like, what is it? I'm streaming maybe 3 to 4 days a week currently, and so there's a lot to miss out. You know what I mean? Or there's a lot to miss. Just because of the sheer abundance of streaming. Like, I don't expect anyone to hang out here with me for 3 hours. That's a lot of time to dedicate to hanging out. And, I love it. When people do stay for 3 hours, man, it's so cool. But also it's completely understandable if, like, people are like, man, I got to get some sleep. I got to eat. I got to dip. I got things to do. And I'm like, cool. Yeah, I mean, I can't even make my own streams 50% of the time. And then, for anybody to do that consistently, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days a week, especially when I'm like on it. Oh my God, when I'm on it, I'm about to not be very on it. I'm doing this musical, and that's going to absolutely eat away at my life. And I'm hoping to audition for another musical so that way I can have something to eat away at even more of my life. Damn, that's a... How do people know? How do people know where the monster wants to land? I don't get it. Nah, I still like to do streams on my days off. I still do weekday streams, but yeah. I'm trying to think when I was watching you more. I mean, almost 5 years ago. I remember you being very consistent at, back when I was, like, streaming Season 1 and Season 2, I would say. I think Season 3 and Season 4, I fell off quite a bit, and that also means that the stream fell off. I think the dog was added in Season... When did the dog get added? I want to say it was Season 4. That's when the dog came into my life. But when dog came into stream, oh no, that was Season 5 or Season 6. Season 5, definitely Season 5. What season did I come in at? That's a good question. Do you remember? You remember the coming of the dog, right? I want to say, I mean, click on follow age. I gotta remember how many years you've been here for. That'll give me a very, very good idea. 2 years? So I think Season 5. So yeah, coming of the dog. Because when you actually, I think, came for Tears of the Kingdom. I was playing Monster Hunter at the time too as well. But Tears of the Kingdom was the other game I was streaming a lot. So yeah, but you were right at the beginning of Season 5. In fact, no, you were in that weird OP episode. That's what they're called, OPs. You started with the movie. Oh, I shouldn't have thrown away those rations. I didn't bring files either. What the hell am I doing? I'm just like totally winging it. I hate Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild storytelling. It's so bad. Okay, my hot take is that I love Breath of the Wild storytelling and I hate Tears of the Kingdom storytelling. The memories are so garbo. I've got a whole thing. I got a soapbox I can jump on so fast. Also, new emote idea. I would love to have a soapbox emo. Anytime I'm sitting here doing this kind of nonsense, talking about my shit. But yeah, no, so the big difference between Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild for me is that, like, Breath of the Wild does this really, really cool thing where, because it was a brand new game, we had no context for anything. Like, actually zero. Every time you discovered a memory, it was like you were slowly kind of piecing together what the world is and why the world is the way that it is. You know what I mean? And, like, in kind of a really big kind of almost lore way, and anything that you want to like figure out why these people are important to you is also done through the memories. But then you can also like develop that relationship without needing to necessarily find them. You can just keep doing the things. My issue with Tears of the Kingdom and why it does it poorly is that you already have so much context going into the game. You're not like uncovering everything from the ground up. You're uncovering everything that's already been mostly uncovered to begin with. And the like parts that are being relayed to you isn't about you. It's about, you know, Zelda, but like also the Zelda doesn't have much impact on what's currently going on. You know what I mean? In the same way that like you are discovering these interpersonal relationships with Link, and then how like, you know, Link interacts with them and why it's rather than a journey of self-discovery, it's a journey of like put the puzzle pieces together. I really think the whole premise of Tears of the Kingdom was, how do we flip this map so we don't have to make it actually a whole new game? I mean, yeah, that's basically how it feels. You don't even know who they are without memories, and you have like 8 years to make it. But yeah, no, that's kind of my hot take, is that, like, again, and that, like, there is a difference between the two, and I think that the difference is actually quite big, is that Breath of the Wild is a journey of self-discovery while also world building, and the other one is literally missing both of those things. The world has already been established, and you already know who Link is. So everything that you're getting is just like another little piece of some kind of, you know, whatever puzzle that you're not compelled to continue to invest in, because every time you talk to fucking anyone, they say the same thing about, oh, the Gorons are addicted to crack, and, you know, Zelda showed up, and we think she's evil, and also, who the fuck are you? And it's like, I'm the hero of time. I've been here the whole time. Why? Oh, that's cute. I like that. I like eggs. Do I eat it? Neat. Sell. But why? See this right here? This is actually one of those fun moments that I get to fight this monster. It's because I'm not using a weapon that requires me to swing at it. This is one of those, like, rare 30% of the times that the monster is fun to fight. Glavenus is fun. Yeah, 30% of the time. That makes him C tier. Again, I think a lot of it boils down to what weapons you use. I think there are certain weapons that make Glavenus an absolute slog to fight against. It's every single blade weapon, any weapon that has no mobility. I see that as a skill issue. Perhaps it is, but regardless, the fact that it is an issue to begin with, regardless of my skill, makes them C tier. Don't get me wrong. If you like longsword, if you like these, like, big, arcy, swingy weapons, that's cool. I don't think he's fun to fight with what is it? Charge blade, because you have to use the sword and the shield mode to build all the things. That's a pain. Switch X is kind of a pain because the sword mode is kind of weird and scrappy. He can be fun. And again, I'm not saying that's always the case, because, like, okay, here's a perfect example of why it might be fun right now, is because you already have files. You're not trying to build files into Glavenus. Or if you are, maybe you're running Adept, and Adept helps you, allows you to do that a little bit easier. There's a whole bunch of things. He loses his coolness in World. Iceborne, yeah. Well, that's when they added in, like, the other version of him that was kind of, like, weird and kind of a pain in the ass. And the Adept mode makes Glav fun. Yeah, no, exactly. Oh, it makes it fun to dodge. Sometimes, you know, heavy bowgun is not fun to fight Adept style. Personally, from my experience. Well, maybe. Yes and no. If you have to Adept dodge, you're losing. Let me put it that way. Ow. Babo hating on skilled players. Shaking my head. I am a certified hater, and everyone knows this. Babo is only allowed to have fun when Babo's having fun. I was too busy trying to aim my camera in the right spot. Ow. Right. Forgot how its tail works. Are you toast? Oh, I thought we knocked it out of the sky. That was so sad. I'm remembering how satisfying the heavy ammunition is in this game. Oh yeah, no, it's great. It's got like this wonderful little arc. It's incredibly hard to not be in critical distance of if you just want to even hit with it. So it forces you to play the game as like optimally as possible just to try and hit. It is kind of stupid. And if you miss and hit somebody, they hate you forever. But that being said, I love how it rewards you for arcing. Oh yeah, no. I mean, that was a huge reason why I liked heavy bowgun. Was not necessarily because of the angle of the shots, but because all of the different styles. Like, there's so many different ways to use the weapon. Honestly, kind of scratches the same itch as Obsta Side B for you. That makes sense. Yeah. Can't be getting hit by that. I know that tail has a hitbox. The only reason why I think I'm not getting hit by it is because it's deceptively longer than it is. Come on, buddy. One more good volley of arrows, I think, will do the trick. I lied. Oh, recover stamina. Don't get hit by that tail. Check out this volley. Woo! I've been thinking about learning locks, actually. I'm a meatball lover. You know, I'm not surprised. It's also got the kind of silly. I don't know. Though I don't love his normals. Yeah, I could see that. Loxodon really is like. I don't like his normals either. I think that was a huge reason why I didn't want to play him. In comparison to like Dedede. Like if he had one like decently fast back air. Like don't get me wrong, his back air is great, but. Smash attacks like that just don't do it for you. Yeah, no, me neither. And like smash attacks are kind of like a weirdly huge part of his kit. He does have a great design. I think if you wanted to make a character where like you would benefit from smash attacking as often as possible, he's up there. No, again, if he had like a faster nair and back air, I'd be happy with him. But like again, that's me speaking as a Dedede player. Like I just want Dedede in the game. All right. That being said, I think that this is where the stream ends for the night. I've been having a blast, but I am so tired. The current game plan for tomorrow is, if I do get to stream, maybe we'll do some more GU or possibly some other games. Maybe I'll do, I don't know, Rivals. We'll see what the mood is, if I even have the availability. I will plan on streaming Monster Hunter on Monday, and I do have a Discord. If any of you enjoy what you see here or enjoy hanging out and want to like meet other people who play GU and stuff and join lobbies and all that kind of stuff, that is what I recommend doing. I also post when it is I'm going to go live. So if you want to like be the first one to jump in the lobby, you know, that is where you're going to get the information the fastest. I do usually start stream 10 minutes before I actually say I'm going to go live, and that gives people an opportunity who are just following me to find me. But also, you know, Twitch is finicky. So until then, play DRG. No. But yeah, let's go find someone to raid. What was, you know, obviously share the community. Let people hang out. Have fun. Meet people. Play Monster Hunter. Oh, and you know what? Speaking of really cool people to play Monster Hunter with, Justice is currently streaming. We're going to go say hi to Justice. Easily one of the best Monster Hunter players I know. And, like, I don't mean that in, like, a kind of, like, a haha, you know, silly way. I mean that in, like, actually, like, will solo EX monsters just because he can for the hell of it. And not just, like, kind of half-ass it and, like, you know, panicky. Like, no, like, solo EX monsters efficiently, effectively, and, like, in a matter of, like, 5 minutes per monster. It's insane. But yeah, no, this has been fun. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I will catch you all later. Bye.